Und es geht weiter mit Let's Play Fake Grand Order. Ich bin Simafix. Beim letzten Mal haben wir hier Perser Island erreicht. Dort haben wir hier mit der Hilfe von Hephaistos hoffentlich nun eine Waffe, mit der wir Artemis bezwingen können. Einen Bogen, den Orion nehmen wird, um sie, seine geliebte Göttin, zu bezwingen. Doch wir wurden einmal wurden wir gewarnt von unserem Servant, dass jemand hier auf der Shadow Border erneut ein Verräter ist. Ach Leute, was? Sherlock, wie kannst du, wieso? Nun gut, aktuell nur Gerüchte, also man weiß es auch in JP noch nicht, aber es spricht vieles dafür. Nun gut, zum anderen wurden wir von Cerberus angegriffen, der uns hier um ein Haar vernichtet hat, indem er sich selbst in die Luft sprengt. Doch dann kam jemand und hat uns gerettet. Chaldea, Charlotte Chaldea, die Zeus Kliromir hat. Die Kraft des höchsten aller Götter. Und da wir nun einen Assassin bekämpfen müssen und sie hier, Zeus, also das verdammte Lostbelt-König hier, seine Kraft infiltriert hat, wissen wir im Endeffekt, sie war der Servant, der damals Odysseus beschworen wird. Und ich denke mal, in Kapitel Nummer 17, To the Sunset Red as Blood, werden wir nun gegen unsere schüchterne Chaldea kämpfen müssen. Auch wenn wir es nicht ganz wollen. Aber was bleibt uns übrig für die Menschheit, liebe Leute? Genau, das war das, was wir im Prolog gesehen haben. I remember the crabbed old machines along with the great trees that had swallowed them up. And I remember the sunset that dyed everything with a pale red tint. I was summoned in answer to chants and prayers, and immediately recognized that something was off. So it worked. First we draw a proper human history spell on top of Leyland, then assign it as a pseudo-command spell. Not a cost-efficient process. Much easier to get the number we need by turning Atlantean civilians into soldiers. Where am I? What? Who am I? I know nothing. I can't figure out what's going on. All I know for sure is that I'm in a very dangerous situation. Are you my master? Yes, I am. From here on, you will dedicate your body and your skills to Olympus, down to the very last drop of your blood. It is through their servitude that your life will have meaning. What do you mean by that? If this is beyond your comprehension, then your only task is to die. The steely man spoke quietly, but his word carried an unmistakable fury. Yes, Master, my life is to your command. What is your true name? Charlotte Chaldea. I see. The French Revolution's angel of assassination. Perhaps your presence here is because I killed Chevalier Dion and Charles Henry Sanson. The blood of your French companions must have acted as a catalyst. The kind executioner. You killed him? He doesn't answer. My entire body feels heavier from the weight of the unbelievable revelation. I may have used the Leyland to summon you, but I have no exceptions for you whatsoever. My soul's purpose is calling you here was to exhaust this magical energy, Leyland magical energy. There's nothing you can do to aid me, and I have no need for your loyalty. His words, such dull, passionless words, stung with white-hot needles. We've confirmed that Leyland has spun out of control and suffered irreparable damage, sir. No one will be summoning any more servants from this one. Nonetheless, now that your fates have been tied together, I must give you some sort of order. I can't have you wandering around aimlessly when you don't belong here. I guess I'm going to be kicked out, since there's no place for me here. I resist the urge to form a very un-servant-like self-deprecation smile. So, orders this, forget about us. From there, the Zeus Glimmer will guide you. Guide me? You are now just another roach servant. All you need to do here is oppose us like the others. However, should the demiurge inside thee encounter the enemy god someday, then you will be served as a beacon. That is the only way in which you might possibly be of use to me. Your actions will not be driven by your forgetting layers of memory, but by the Zeus Klinomia that have been embedded in your ID. Once the Zeus Klinomia within are fully activated, that will be the end. That is the only role I have for you, my servant. Ihr Schicksal war also zu sterben. Information I don't understand to pour into my brain, even as my memories being summoned disappear. All I could do to resist was scream. When it was over, all that was left was my plain, ordinary, utterly useless self. Huh? Does this mean I was summoned? That's right. I'm a servant from proper human history. My true name is Sherloch Holmes. I was summoned to this Greek Lostbelt, so I could... Well, I'm not sure why I was summoned, but I still have to do the best I can. There was always a strange fog hanging over the corner of my mind. It was there back then. And then. And then. And then. And then. And then. There was always something that fell off. Now that I've remembered what happened, it's so obvious. Such a simple truth. Charlotte! Stay back. If you get too close to me, I won't be able to take it. Don't go near, Maxi. Zeus Konomi activated. Spirit Origin collapse initiated. Crap, her Spirit Origin's one step from falling apart. It's swelling up with magic energy. I can't handle the strain. She's like a balloon full of hostility that's just about to pop, and she's aiming us all right at us. She is? I can sense it too, but it isn't from Chaldea. Zeus, the Demi-Servant. It would seem the Zeus Konomi inside have begun to take control. Hey, Master of Chaldea, you need to finish off. Otherwise, you're just making her suffer. Not Apollo, that's... You stay back, Maxi. I'll take it off it. You don't have to give the order. Please, I can't hold out any longer. I'm about to lose conscious. First thing first, we need to stop her. Everything else can wait until after it. Come on, take up your weapon. Also, wie wir im Endeffekt schon erwartet haben, unsere Prüfung ist hier die Verräterin. Ich hoffe, um ehrlich zu sein, wir nehmen hier jetzt ausnahmsweise einen Merlin. Nehmen wir Merlin, oder? Ja, wir können Support Merlin nehmen. So. Packen wir die Merlin-Armada rein. Merlin. Und jetzt sind wir wieder für Juan. Die haben wir schon eine Weile immer genommen. Und dann schauen wir mal, ob wir hier unsere alte Freundin besiegen können. Sherloch Holmes, die sich hier als Verräterin darstellt. Die Frage ist natürlich, ob jetzt diese ganzen Warnungen, die wir von den CERNs bekommen haben, sich um sie gedreht haben, um jemand, oder doch um jemanden auf der Shadow Border. Aber ich denke mal... Sherlock, wieso? Fatal Battle. The French Assassin of Revolution. Sherloch Holmes. Tut mir leid, Mädel. Aber so bleibt uns keine andere Wahl, als zu kämpfen. Und zwar richtig. Er hat übrigens Black Rail ausrüsten sollen, fällt mir gerade auf. Aber who cares, liebe Leute, wird schon schief gehen. So, weil wir haben jetzt immer ein, ich hab's nicht MLB, aber ich habe letztens nochmal eine dritte Kopie bekommen. Jetzt macht es schon massiv viel Schaden. Was war denn das jetzt? Damage? Holy moly, Mann! Okay, damit kann ich gut leben. So. Ich glaube, das könnte ein kurzer Kampf werden. Ach so, sie macht sich selbst ein MP-Damage down. Das ist aber nett. Aber das ist aber dieser Insta-Kill-Button, das ist der mich gerade ein bisschen nervös macht. Ja! Drecks Insta-Kill-Button. Wenn der Insta-Kill natürlich jetzt prockt, dann habe ich ein kleines Problem. Ah, 12%, Mann! Das läuft gerade nicht gut, Mann. So, next turn. So. Alter, Mann, zerlegt sie echt, Mann, hier. Wenn das nicht so schlimm wäre, wäre es fast traurig. So. Wäre es fast schön, Mann, so. Alter, dieser Damage, Mann, das ist ja echt gerade nicht mehr schön, Mann. Wir haben ja auch noch Babers Bonze, die nochmal mehr Damage macht. Alter, Falte, liebe Leute. Gerne noch verballern. Und noch mit der schönen Arztkarte nochmal draufhauen. Und wenn du mir jetzt einen Gefallen tust, dann greifst du... Ah, nee, passt schon. Baber hat schon voll. Ist schon in Ordnung. Das ist nett, sie macht eine MP-Strength down und dann macht sie einen MP-Strength up. Das ist cool, Mann. Ich habe langsam das Gefühl, wir können die MP einfach tanken. Also Sansan Kombi müssen wir ausnutzen. Weil sie hat sich jetzt ja noch einen Guts gemacht. Könnte jetzt übel werden. Also wenn sie jetzt Sansan mit ihrem Insta-Kill tötet, dann muss ich mich aufregen. Weil das wäre echt kacke. Aber ansonsten haben wir kein Problem. Wenn es sein muss, machen Merlin. Das war so klar. Okay, der Insta-Kill klappt nicht. Sehr gut. Du dreckiges Miststück, Mann. Das ist mir scheißegal, Mann. Insta-Kill-Mechaniken sind so Cheater. Und wenn die Gegner cheaten, dann cheat ich auch, Mann. So, ich habe aber nichts mit, was ich machen kann. Dann mache ich Wavers MP. Doch, jetzt raus. Leute, Leute, schade, fällt in meiner Hierarchie weiter nach unten, Mann. Also, wenn wir die Wahl haben, du, für deinen Drecks-Insta-Kill-Mechanik, da hast du den Tod verdient, liebe Leute. Insta-Kill-Procs sind oh so unfair, Mann. Insta-Kill-Procs. Und Leute, ich sag ja, greif Merlin an, greif Waver an. Am besten wäre Merlin anzugreifen, aber nee, natürlich greift Sansan an, weil wieso eigentlich nicht, Mann. Naja, tut mir leid, Corey, du hast den Tod verdient, liebe Leute. Keiner kippt meine Sansan, Mann. So, weiter geht's. Muss ich schon wieder nämlich neu laden und das mag ich nicht. So. Also. Waver. Haben wir ja, nächste Runde. Sehr gut, nächste Runde. Okay, dann Sansan MP und dann können wir gut Damage machen. So, machen wir jetzt so. Ah, dann ist aber das Invincible komplett unnütz. Ja, es hilft ja nichts, Leute, mal, wenn sie da mit ihrem scheiß Ding kommt. Mit ihrem scheiß, weil natürlich muss Insta-Kill proggen, Mann. Natürlich muss der proggen. So. Was denn? Genau, Defense. Alter, Mann, das ist... Leute, ich hasse Corday. Ich hasse Corday. So. Nur für Sicherheit. Nur zur Sicherheit. Auch wenn es mir wahrscheinlich eh egal sein wird. Aber ich hasse Corday gerade echt, Mann. Weil sie hätte auch noch einen Sandan angreifen können, dann wäre mir das auch lieber gewesen. Aber das konnte sie auch nicht machen. So. Na gut. Als wir mehr gut Schaden machen und dann weg mit ihr. So. Hat noch Super Ryan hier in die Defensive holen müssen. Das macht jetzt nicht ganz so viel Schaden, aber dafür hat es die Defense down an. Da haben wir jetzt nicht so viel Buffs, aber trotzdem. Geht jetzt nur darum, dass wir gut Schaden machen und, jetzt killen wir sie das erste Mal. So, und jetzt ist mir wurscht. Von mir aus kannst du mit 100.000 Leben wieder aufstehen, dann müssen wir sie halt tot stallen. Wenn du mir jetzt aber gefallen tust, bitte greif halt einfach Waver an. Bitte greif Waver an. Alter, du bist so eine dumme Kuh, Mann. Ich hasse dich so sehr, Mann. Das hast du so derbe verdient, Mann. Alter, Mann, wie sie halt einfach nur auf Sansan geht, Mann. Das hast du so derbe verdient, Mann. So derbe hast du es verdient, dass wir dich jetzt hier platt machen. So. Einfach drauf ist der Wurscht. Weh, jetzt machst du ja... Okay, das ist ja noch nicht. Wie sie einfach so derbe nur auf Sansan geht. Wie sie so derbe nur auf Sansan geht. Komm, bitte, komm, irgendein Skill. Danke. Beenden wir's. Bye. Bye. Corday. Es war mir aktuell... teilweise war es nett. Aber das war definitiv kein Vergnügen. Und deswegen müssen wir es jetzt einfach hier ganz dreist beenden. Da, Leute, war das MP mit der ersten. Also diese 2 MPs am Anfang, die waren so derbe sick, Mann. Ja, der Witz ist so cool, Mann. Also, weg. Schade, 82 da, Mann. Oh mein Gott, Mann. Und Leute, ich hätte theoretisch noch Black Rain in der Hinterhand. So, passt. Guck mal, Stuan. Und weiter geht's. Wir müssen sie öfter spielen, Mann. Aber ich habe in letzter Zeit so wenig Assassins-Bossfight, Mann. Das macht mich richtig traurig, Mann, dass ich meine gute Sachen in letzter Zeit so wenig spiele. Aber früher musste ich ja mit dem immer Facecarden. This is horrible. I'm going to put her out of her misery. That's all we can do for her now. Wait! Ryan? Corday. Let me make sure I understand what's going on. This is all happening because the Zeus Kinome inside you are acting up, right?
Yes, that's right.
Then, do you think you can hold out just a little longer?
No, I can't. It's just too...
Master! It'd be really easy to put her out of her misery now. All I have to do is smash her spirit core. But are you really okay with that? Yeah. Wo ist mein Button? Ja. Leute, keiner killt meine Soundtrack, Mann. Then what do you suggest we do instead? We force the Zeus Kilometer to shut down Hephaestus. Can you Hephaestus Kilometer disable Zeus Kilometer? Yes. But they cannot remove them. I would also need Athena Kilometer to do that. Freezing target spirit origin. Initiating comatose state induce. Hold up! We are supposed to use the Kilometer to enhance the border. What you're proposing here doesn't make any sense. Exactly. Even in light of all the contributions she made, it's clear that reinforcing the border should be our top priority. I understand how you feel, but you won't do her any favors by wasting valuable resources on a fool's errand. Hephaestus, there's gotta be a way to make this work, right? If there wasn't, you'd already said something. First acquire Athena Kleronomia. Then re-extract Hephaestus Kleronomia to use again. Let me be sure I understand you. You propose that we first use the Hephaestus Kleronomia to freeze Chaldea spirit origin. From there, we inject her with Athena Kleronomia, then re-extract the Hephaestus Kleronomia. Correct. I be blunt. Do we really, in your view, have time to put such links on an essentially useless pawn? I'll figure it out. I make it work. But we don't even know where these Athena Kleronomia are. Sending coordinates to Athena Kleronomia now. You know there's such a thing as being too capable? Well, now that they appear to be on Eris Island, which is just off the coast of Nemesis Island, it is at least on our way.
Please don't. Please. Not being useful is one thing, but I couldn't take it, knowing I was dragging you all down.
Master, now is the time we to decide. Yes, and how can you? I know, Medicata, but the fact is, only the living have the right to decide. They will become after that. Now, what is going on too? Die Priesterin. Unable to answer. We used another machine to control Corday. Nein, ich bin nicht so böse. Ich würde es zwar. Yeah, got it.
Understood. Please, don't. You don't have to do this for me.
How can we call ourselves heroes if we can't even save one person in trouble? That about to sum it up? Don't worry about it. Once you're all better, you can pay us back as saving us yourself.
I can't save you. I can't save anybody. I'm just...
Then don't worry about it either. We're just going to save you, cause it feels better that way. You are very unreasonable creatures, aren't you?
Damn it, I can't believe Achilles and I feel the same way about something.
In second thought, if Paris is good with it, that's enough for me. Think you too could step aside for a month? Thanks. I don't think it's my place to say anything here, but for what it's worth. If you're certain you won't regret this, Maxi, I'm fine with it. Dragging others down is an awful feeling in some ways. It's a lot worse than death. It can make you want to drown your sorrows in booze or ain't anything things altogether. However, I'm still the captain of the ship, and I'm not letting any of my crew take the easy way out. So you're going to help us out, hoist the sails, raise the anchor, and conquer the sea with anger and love alike. Because you're an Argonaut, and that's what we do. I agree with Captain Yazon. I'm not very good at socializing. At heart, I'm honestly a misanthrope. But that has nothing to do with my principles. And one of Captain Nemo's principles is, there's someone in front of you you can help. You help them, period. Yeah, I swear the whole lot of you. Fine, you win. Maxie, you hereby have the permission to save Chaldea to save her already. Got it.
Please, help me. Right. You're the Hephaestus Clearomia.
I recommend intravenous ejection. Spirit Ocean frozen. Zeus Clearomia propagation halted.
How's Chaldea doing? First she collapsed and now she appears to be sleeping. I will carry her.
Teammate, hast du nichts gesagt? Sie hat sie von hinten abgestochen.
It would not be right to ask, Master. Let him measure any other Maid-servant to do so.
Go for it.
Not to worry. Everything is strong and steady. So please, focus your attention on the weapon.
Good point. We got caught up in all that. But how's my bow coming along, Hephaestus? Ooh. The divine construct reforging is complete. Oh, ein Bogen, um einen Gott zu töten. It is a compound longbow designed solely for use against interstellar fighters. I call it Aegis Eclipse. Aegis Eclipse.
Amazing. Incredible. I can't believe you put together a weapon as powerful as an anti-fortress noble phantom so quickly.
Wait, he still got a forge, even without his brain. So. Way to go, Hephaestus. Alright, I forgot you hate me. Affirmative.
Still, with a power like this, I think we have a real shot at beating Artemis.
When I was alive, I once got my hands on the legendary sacred sword Durandal, said to be the greatest sword to ever exist. And it felt like this bow is just as powerful. Hell yeah, don't stop with the praise now. That's my old armor you're talking about after all. That part I don't like. Eh, come on guys, you could at least try it being grateful. Let's see, looks like it's got 2 arrows. Only 2? I thought we told Hephaestus to make at least 5. If you miss even 1 shot now, we'll be done for. Don't worry, there's no way I'd miss. That's exactly the sort of arrogance that leads to screws. Ah, damn it. Unfortunately, this was the best I could to do with the materials available. Too bad, but I didn't have my sheet with me. I'm sure that would have let you make more. One of them must eliminate Artemis' defenses. The other must destroy her main unit. Yeah, I think I can make that work. You know, you literally only got 1 shot at both, right? Don't worry. I'm the greatest hunter in Greece has ever seen, remember? Requesting Wielder perform a final test. Right. Oh, stimmt ja. Mentaltest. Can't use the rear arrows now, of course, so I'll have to try it with a different one. Ah, nee, mental hat man schon, true. Well, it won't be easy, but it looks like I can manage it. Excellent. Then from there, it's only a matter of whether or not you can fire it accurately at the target. Not quite. It's also a matter of what's gonna happen to my spirit ocean afterwards. Was? Ryan? Tears glow me or not, I can tell firing these arrows is going to take one hell of a toll. Good. Now we finally have the weapon. We need to destroy the moon goddesses and an archer that can wield it. All that's left now is... Oh my god. Noch mehr Cerberusse. Warning. Artemis has begun reading her cannon. Oh my god. I recommend taking immediate shelter. Repeat, I recommend taking immediate shelter. Artemis. I recommend taking immediate shelter. I recommend taking immediate shelter. My current defensive system cannot withstand this attack. Take the civilian emergency escape pod. I've already set it to your ship's coordinates. Go. Does this mean she's going to blow this entire island sky high? Correct.
Wait. Since you made a divine contract on this island, that would mean most of your primary unit would have to be here too.
Correct.
What does that mean? It means this is the end of Hephaestus parties.
That summation is both incorrect and inappropriate. You should explain more accurately. I will disappear. There is another, separate of my units which remains on Olympus along with Prometheus.
Shut up! No wonder Aphrodite always cheated on your gloomy uptight. Can't look forward from the forge for a minute as.
That seems more than a little uncalled for. I don't know anything about her, and I don't care. My mating unit was the one I got rid of.
I don't know, we might end up fighting here at Olympus, right?
We choose different paths, much as it pains me to say it.
Then you do feel pain about it.
I shouldn't have said it. Forget about it.
Oh, you bet I will. Alright, then see you around, Hephaestus. Even in this Lostbelt, you are still the same old man.
Farewell, Apollo from proper human history. You were good for just a little here, as you were there. Go, proper human history. Go put the world back as it should be.
Goodbye und danke.
Und erneut sehen wir die unglaubliche Macht der Artemis-Kanone. Escape pod activated. Initial acceleration. Chances of escape 78%. Chances of education 17%. Defensive system online. Initiate attack on target in orbital space. Failure. According to brain unit calculation, the chances of proper human history arriving at Olympus are 5.6%. Incoming report from communications unit. Interstellar fighter Artemis is initiating a call.
Why?
Hey, I've got huge news.
What is it? Wieder diese Wahnsinnigen. Die Menschen, die uns geholfen haben. Die einfach hier ihr Leben wegschmeißen. Und sich hier in der Sonne ihres Todes hier strahlen. What is it?
An Olympus soldier said Lady Artemis is going to fire one of her arrows here.
Really? Then the gods have finally come for us. Let's go tell the others. We'll finally be setting off.
I knew there was no point in having these communication features. How could there be when nobody ever uses them? Maybe I would have used them back then if I'd realized 300 years ago, but now...
Hey, Kyngos! Great news!
What is it?
Got a lot of this. Lady Artemis is going to show us some affection. We finally get to leave for Olympus.
I see. So the time has finally come.
Yeah, I can't wait. Tell villagers are already gathered out in the village square. Are you joining?
No, that's okay. I prefer this comfy old home of mine.
Okay, suit yourself. Bye.
Well, I suppose this is just the way our life goes. Next time around, I hope I'll be born as a human closer to the gods.
Oh Artemis, great Artemis, goddess of the moon, destroyer of stars. Please, bathe us in your glorious light. Please take away our sins.
Because I saw potential in proper human history.
Treason.
Our duty is to help make the future as bright as possible.
So saying Zeus is wrong.
That's why the heroes rejected you. The very fact that heroes of proper human history didn't take your side is evidence for why our history was denied.
Negative. They were only afraid of dying. Humans fear death above all else, and will do anything to prevent it.
That is partially correct. Most humans, most life forms, fear death. They squander their short lives, unable to endure the attendant pain of emptiness. There's no area in which humans surpass gods. However, there are times when beings only slightly superior to humans manage to overcome that hurdle. Whether it be knowledge, strength, mentality, or something else. These beings take up weapons because they are something they fear more than their own deaths. We call these beings heroes. And they have not existed among us for far too long.
Incorrect. I disagree with everything you have said. This time, I will destroy you utterly.
I accept this death willingly. We were one to begin with, and we would eventually be one again.
After my next message, I will reject all future communication requests. Perish.
Eine weitere Insel, weitere Leben und einer der letzten Widerstände, die den Göttern hier entgegengesprochen haben, sind hier in einem Schwung ausgelöscht worden. Danke, Feistus. Danke für alles, was du für uns getan hast. Und erneut ein gigantisches Loch am Ozean. Liebe Leute, wir, sagen wir erstmal Friendput sein, gehen nur zum Meteor Ocean. Danach erwartet uns hier ein Zwischenstopp, ich denke, auf der Insel. Und dann unser Ziel, Nemesis Island. Der Punkt, wo sich unser Schicksal entscheiden wird. Werden wir es schaffen und Artemis bezwingen? Werden wir das Monster hier stoppen? Und werden wir nach Olympus vorstoßen können? Dies und vieles mehr werden wir in den kommenden Parts erfahren. Und ich würde sagen, beim nächsten Mal geht es weiter mit Fate Grand Order. Bis zum nächsten Mal, auf Wiedersehen. Ciao.